How are you, my students? I'm your English teacher, Lemis Speh. Our lesson for today, inshallah, is the listening. The outcome for today to analyze information and describe a picture. In your pupils book page 103 and in your workbook page 87. Now let's move to your pupils book page 80 or 103. Look at the pictures. What can you see in the caves? Now look at picture A. What can you see? That's right, some paintings, a necklace, and some musical instruments. That's right. What about picture B? Excellent, a ceramic pot and bowl, some paintings, and a sculpture. Excellent. What does sculpture mean? Excellent. Sculpture means in Arabic منحوتة. What about picture C? We have some tools. That's right. Some musical instruments and a sculpture. Good job. Now let's move to question number 2. Now you will listen and then take what was in each cave. Now listen carefully.
Ella, did you enjoy your visit to the prehistoric caves?
Yes, very much, Aunt Daisy.
Good. Tell me about your favourite cave. Was there a fire?
Yes, there was. There was a painting of a fire on the wall, and some prehistoric animals too.
Wonderful. And were there any bowls?
Yes, there were. And there was a sculpture too.
Wow, that does sound interesting. Flo. How about you, Flo? What was there in your favourite cave?
Well, there were some amazing musical instruments.
Were there?
Musical instruments? Wow!
And was there a cave painting of a fire?
No, there wasn't. There wasn't a fire.
How about tools?
Yes. Were there any tools? Yes, there were some knives. And there was a sculpture made of stone.
Luke, can I tell you about my favourite cave, Aunt Daisy?
Okay, Luke. Was there a sculpture in your favourite cave?
No, there wasn't. There wasn't a sculpture, but there was a necklace.
A necklace? Amazing!
Were there any musical instruments, Luke?
Yes, there were. There were musical instruments. And there was a painting of a fire and prehistoric animals.
Wow!
And now, what was in Ella's cave? There was a fire. What else? Excellent. There were bowls and there was a sculpture. What about Flo's cave? That's right. There were tools, musical instruments, and there was a sculpture. What about Luke's cave? Good job. There was a fire. What else? There was a necklace and there were musical instruments. Now, question number 3. Look at activities 1 and 2. Which was their favorite cave? So, which was Ella's favorite cave? Is it A, B, or C? Excellent. You're smart. It was cave B. What about Flo's favorite cave? That's right. It was cave C. And what about Luke's favorite cave? That's right. It was cave A. And now let's move to your workbook page 87. Question number 1. Look at activity 2 on Pupils book page 103. Complete the sentences about the 3 caves. هنكمل معلومات عن الثلاث caves that we've learned about اللي تعلمنا وحكينا عنهم. The first one, in Ella's cave there was a painting of fire and some prehistoric animals, some bowls, and a sculpture. That's right. And now it's your turn. Try to write number 2 and 3. And now let's move to question number 2. Now you have to imagine you visited a prehistoric cave. You draw the cave and the prehistoric objects you saw in it. هتتخيل حالك إنك زرت كهف في ما قبل التاريخ. هنكتب هترسم some prehistoric objects. Let's see your creativity, okay? Question number 3. Answer questions about your cave. هتجاوب على الcave that you draw. Were there any paintings in your cave? Was there a sculpture? Were there any musical instruments? Were there any bowls and pots? Of course, we've learned how to respond for such questions. تعلمنا كيف نجاوب على هذا النوع من الأسئلة. And question number 4. Now, write about your cave. هتكتب عن الكيف تبعك أو عن الكهف تبعك. I visited a prehistoric cave. In it, there, for example, there was a sculpture. There were prehistoric paintings. And there was a necklace. And it's up to you, of course. You can write whatever you want to write. So today we've learned how to describe pictures and how to analyze information about prehistoric caves. That's all for today. See you next time. Until then, stay safe.